Greetings, my excellent friends. Last time on Kingdom Hearts 3, we, got to the climactic encounter between the Guardians of Light and the Seekers of Darkness. And then the Guardians of Light immediately got fucked up by one guy. And we went to what can only be described as the almost afterlife. And then were immediately yanked out of our final confrontation and put instead into a trippy little therapy minigame where we had to collect 333 ghosts of ourself to put ourselves back together. And now we're in Olympus. It's a fascinating sequence, and the way that they do it is very bold. Note that nothing I just said there was an indication of positive feelings. It is... If you'll permit me to be vulgar, it is narrative edging, is what the Keyblade Graveyard is. Everybody's together. We got Aqua and Ventus. Axel has a Keyblade now. Kairi is doing things, allegedly. We're all here. Donald gets a hero moment. And then everyone's just fucking dead. And now we're sort of... We're not quite time traveling. We are a little bit. We're trying to like save everybody's souls so that we can press the reset button and go again. And I get it. It's cool. It makes sense in hindsight when you look at it as a narrative piece from the outside looking in, as somebody who's gone through all of it before, the parts we've done and the parts we're about to do. But the actual going through it, like sitting there yesterday and being like, oh, right, not yesterday, but last Thursday being like, oh, right, we're not going to have enough time. All we're going to be able to do is the Sora grabbing, and then that'll be it, right? Knowing that, it's just like, ugh. Like, this would work in a movie when that was a 5-minute sequence before he gets back up again ready to take on the world. But as a gameplay sequence where you spend 30 minutes doing like low gravity jumping around in this art installation, it's something. And I don't know if I like it. I like it in isolation, but in practice and in context and in pacing, oy. Don't forget Sora. My friends aren't here, but they are in my heart, instantly breaking down and crying at the first setback. That is pretty funny! But, like, he's... Okay, I think there is good character development there, because Sora has had setbacks before, but he's never seen his entire squad just get wiped. Like... You could argue, but in like Kingdom Hearts 1, you know, when you go fight the World of Chaos, Ansem's big monster boss at the end, Donald and Goofy disappear for a bit, right? You could say, in Hollow Bastion, Donald and Goofy leave him and he's on his own, and Riku's betrayed him. But arguably, like, all of... The first one of that is very temporary, and he's literally fighting and gets them back in the boss fight. And the second one... There are far fewer people, and he still is clinging to gotta save Kairi. This situation he genuinely thinks everybody except Riku has just died. And also, way more people. Like, what he saw was his Go squad get ripped to shreds. His squad of 9 get ripped to shreds by one of the 13 that he now has to deal with. It's a little different. Anyway. Donald is posting on Heartbook. Donald Duck voice. For a goofball, Sora's finally growing up and making grown-up decisions. About time. # Sora, # Donald, # Goofy, # Destiny Islands. But yeah, here we are in Olympus. Oh, main story is actually finished. And now it moves down here. This is interesting. Okay. Well, we'll just do a quick recap then. And by quick, I mean this is probably huge, but anyway. Freshly revived and flanked by a new Organization 13, Master Xehanort has set his plans in motion. By staging a clash between 7 Guardians of Light and the Organization's 13 Seekers of Darkness, he intends to forge a weapon called the Keyblade, and plunge the world into shadow once more. We need to find 7 Guardians of Light and meet his challenge. If we don't face him, Xehanort will target 7 innocent hearts instead. That was my best impression of how Rutger Hauer would have read that line, which is to say rather poorly. King Mickey's mentor, Master Yen Sid, believes the first step is to find 3 lost Keyblade wielders who vanished over a decade ago. Aqua, Ventus, and the Bad One. Any or all of them could be potential Guardians of Light. In the meantime, Sora needs to free Roxas' heart, which is sleeping inside his own. To do so, he'll need the power of waking. Okay, Aqua, Ventus, and Terra. It's not that Terra's the bad one. He's on his way to redeeming himself. It's just, I like that. That is a joke that I have from a YouTube video from someone I don't even know. It's about Fire Emblem, and it's like an overview of Fire Emblem, and I watched it years ago. And the only line I remember is that he's describing the weapon triangle with the 3 weapons in it, swords, lances, and the bad one. And since then, whenever there's a trio of people and one of them is like notably worse than the others, I have to deliver it that way. Anyway, any or all of them could be potential Guardians of Light. In the meantime, Sora needs to free Roxas' heart, which is sleeping inside his own. To do so, he'll need the power of waking. And so it was that Master Yen Sid sent Sora, Donald, and Goofy on a new journey to try and find that power. Everybody returned to Master Yen Sid's tower to share information. Sora was given some brand new vestments to wear, and I joined the team to chronicle the adventure. Jiminy Cricket at your service! While we were away, Riku and King Mickey had been exploring the realm of darkness in search of Aqua, but they ran into a powerful swarm of Heartless. Both of their Keyblades were rendered useless in the struggle, and they were forced to retreat to the tower. Rip Way to the Dawn. Way to get replaced by the most boring Keyblade in the franchise. Sora pointed out that we have no vessel to put Roxas' heart in and make him whole. Riku told him about the replicas created by Organization 13. Maybe one of those would work, since they change appearance to reflect the heart that's put in them. That gave us all a little hope as we pressed on to the next world. Sora knew that Organization 13 turning up in all the worlds we were visiting couldn't possibly be a good sign, but he was distracted by a call from Ienzo in Radiant Garden. Ienzo and his team had deciphered some of Ansem the Wise's data, and it had revealed that Sora's heart was home to not 1, not 2, but 3 other unique hearts. The first was Roxas, and the second we now suspected was Ventus. Who was the third? With yet another new mystery to solve, we continued our journey. We reported back to Master Yen Sid, Riku, and the King Mickey, and learned that the new 7 hearts Organization 13 were looking for must be 7 hearts of pure light who inherited the power of the 7 princesses. Sora knew we'd have to speed things up to keep Rapunzel, Elsa, Anna, Kairi, and the other 3 that we never fucking learn safe. He volunteered to head to the Realm of Darkness to keep looking for Aqua, but Riku convinced him to focus on acquiring the power of waking instead. At last we had our 7 guardians. Joining Sora, Riku, and the King were Axel and Kairi, fresh back from their training with Merlin, and 2 of the missing Keyblade wielders, Aqua and Ventus. We all renewed our vows to rescue Roxas, Naminé, and Terra, who still remained out of reach. The 7 guardians, plus Donald and Goofy, which made 9, prepared for the journey to the battleground where they would face Organization 13. With our council adjourned, Sora returned to the Destiny Islands with Riku and Kairi. Kairi shared a Paopu fruit with Sora, intertwining their destinies and making sure they remain a part of each other's lives, no matter what. We also have the Realm of Darkness here. As we returned to the gummy ship, Chip and Dale called with distressing news they'd lost contact with Riku and the King within the Realm of Darkness. Sora let his heart be his guiding key, and we went through the gate that he created. The gate led to the Destiny Islands, where Sora found an old Keyblade lying on the beach. We discovered a door that could only lead to the Realm of Darkness, and Sora proceeded through it alone, leaving the rest of us to anxiously await his return. Sora followed Riku's voice to a shore of a dark sea. There he found his friend and the King barely holding their own against Aqua, whose heart had been consumed by darkness. Sora prevailed over Aqua and pulled her from the sea as she began sinking into its depths. At long last, Master Aqua returned to the Realm of Light. Aqua wasted no time in traveling to Castle Oblivion to awaken Ventus. We decided to go along, given Sora had Ventus in him. As she arrived at the gates, Aqua raised her Keyblade and unlocked the castle, restoring it to its original form, the Land of Departure. I don't like that. I don't like that we decided to go along. I don't like that in that whole scene, they don't, like... It's like the game forgets that, hey, Sora is literally necessary to awaken Ventus, because neither in this recap nor in the actual scene we watched is it referenced. Like, the only reference we get to Ventus being inside Sora is when Ventus wakes up, and we see him fly out of Sora. Like, the gang know this, but at no point do they say, hey, you can wake Ventus up now because I'm here, and I'm the one that's protecting his heart, and I'm that missing link. Like, did they even tell Aqua that that was a thing? Because they talked about it before Aqua was put with them. I don't like it. I don't like the way that that's structured. Inside, we found Ventus asleep on a throne, but we were not alone. Vanitas had followed us in yet another bid to take control of Ventus by force. Aqua fought gallantly against Vanitas to protect her brother in training and keep the rest of us out of danger, but her opponent's underhanded tactics proved too much for her. As Vanitas raised his Keyblade to deliver the final blow, Sora cried out for help with all his heart. There, deep down inside him, he heard the voice of Ventus, who revealed that the power of waking had been inside Sora all along. Sora's power of waking returned Ventus's heart to his body, turning the tide of the battle and forcing Vanitas to retreat us. But at least this time he didn't get Yeetus. Aqua and Ventus rejoiced in each other's company, and the two lost Keyblade wielders reunited at long last. And we've got the Keyblade Graveyard as well, but this one's half written, so I don't want to start reading it, because this game doesn't do well at showing you where to resume from later. Anyway. Oh, that's not the way. Oops. Ven? Riku? Riku.
Riku!
I saw a cursed comment a while back that said if Kingdom Hearts had have been a 90s property, they would have localized their names in English to Sean and Ricky. I don't know about Sean, but yeah, I can see Ricky. Yeah, it hurts, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, speaking of not good, that thing just took him.
Hurry, Sora! We can't let him get away!
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Jiminy is allowed to
Yeah.
speak.
Back off.
Forget the small fry. We gotta go after the one in charge.
Well then, why attack me with the small fry then if you don't want me to fight him?
We'll never stop them all. Leave them, Sora. We gotta keep going.
Yeah.
It is hilarious to me that this is Jiminy's like only appearance since the start of the journey.
Hurry, Sora! We can't let him get away!
The many forgettings of Jiminy Cricket
Forget
is
the small fry. We gotta go after the one in charge.
quite a problem in Kingdom Hearts. Hello. No? Yes? Defeat the Lich!
Yeah, got him.
Oh shit, it's Kel'Thuzad!
It's over. Yeah. 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 Stream. Yeah.
Oh, that did nothing.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, wait!
That's true, he did give everyone gummy phones, yeah.
There's no need to worry, Sora. He'll return to the place he fell, like you did.
I'm an expert on death.
We gotta focus on rescuing the others.
Okay.
I'm actually the Grim Reaper in this universe.
That scoundrel must have fled into one of those pools of shadow that are down below us.
Where do they lead?
Well, I think they might be portals to other worlds.
But realistically, how the fuck should I know? I'm a cricket.
Okay. Maybe that's where we'll find the others.
If we hurry.
Aim for the portals awash with darkness. Well, here's one. Is that a pirate ship? Yep, that was a pirate ship. Who are we saving here? Aqua.
Back at you.
Really? Water lady in this world? No.
Yeah. Back off. Yeah. Got him. Yeah. Yeah.
Speaking of pirate ship, we heard you like pirate ships, so we put a pirate ship in your pirate ship. I don't normally like this attraction attack. I just think it's really funny to use it while I'm on a pirate ship.
Yes. Yes. Go. Yes. Go. Yes. Go. Go. Yes. Go. Make them fly. Water.
Well, that's fitting. A big blast of waters, huh? Free Aqua's heart.
Hold still.
Although Aqua doesn't have the water spell. So that's funny.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like that this is,
Yeah.
rather than being part of the actual world that you can go visit. I guess this is a wrecked Heartless ship from when you board them, but it's very rare. But they, rather than putting us on an island or somewhere, we're just on a pirate ship.
Yeah.
We ought to search every portal the shadows control.
That looked weird. Much better than a pirate ship in a desert. I mean, that also happened in both this game and the movie. Goofy. Goofy is in
Yeah.
Arendelle.
Yeah.
You'd think Donald would be the Arendelle
See ya.
one, because he's a cold bastard.
Back at you.
A stone cold badass after that spell.
Yeah. So long. Yeah.
Goofy I would have put in the toy box.
Yeah. Got him. Back off. Yeah. Back at you. Take this. Yeah. Enough.
I like that they give you a save point after every single one of these.
We ought to search every portal the shadows control.
Alright, who's the monster? Donald's... Yeah, I suppose Donald's a terrifying monster. That works.
Got him. Yeah. 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 Back at you. Yeah.
So who's left? Ventus, Axel...
Yeah.
Kyrie,
Got
did
him.
it?
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Think so.
Back off. Back off. Try this. Yeah. 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 It's over. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
There's no fire world, though. So where would
Stop
we put
that!
Axel? So the... I feel like the, Sora's fur color as a monster changes when he form changes. It mustn't have been that obvious to me when we actually went through the world. The big orange Sora was super
Let's try
obvious
another
there.
portal. Aim for the ones wrapped in shadow.
Toy box. Ventus? That's Ventus.
Back at you.
I would assume Kyrie would be last, so I'm guessing Axel will be... I guess Ventus is a kid. He's the one who got Disney Town passes and the suggestion that he should take grown-ups, and he hasn't been able to age for the last 10 years. So I guess this is a suitable world for him, even though he'd hate it.
Back off.
It would just be different colored fur. It wouldn't be that dramatic. Like here
we go.
you'll change color as well. It's the it's not as dramatic an outfit change as anything.
Back at you. Yeah. 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 It's over.
So we still have San Fran
Hey.
and the Kingdom of Coronavirus. So we have health in the form of Baymax and disease in the form of...
We ought to search every portal the shadows control.
Alright. Well, see, you'd think Kairi would be in Corona because princessy stuff, but I don't know. Oh! The mouse! I forgot about the mouse. Did we all forget about the mouse? We all, well, me and Demon Dragon forgot about the mouse.
Yeah! Back off!
But I don't know what other world there is. So unless Axel has, like, been vanished... Oh dear.
Yeah! Yeah!
If I do Splash Run, will that get me out of this?
Yahoo!
It will. La 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 la.
Here we go!
The attraction meant something. Woo! It'd be extremely funny if it just put us back there.
Yeah! Yeah, got him!
That's what I was thinking. I was like,
Try
imagine
this.
if we're free for the entire attraction, but then it just fucking hand delivers us back into the stuck spot.
Yeah! Back off! Yeah!
I've never been or seen someone get terrain stuck in Kingdom Hearts before. That was new. I wasn't too scared of it because we had the save point right before.
There! Yeah! Yeah! See ya! Back at you! Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
So I think Axel would be at San Francisco then. And then maybe Kairi
Hey,
will be
stop!
elsewhere.
That's the last one. He must be hiding in there.
There's Axel.
Yeah! Yeah! So long! Yeah! 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 See ya!
And we get Eroga. And we've saved Axel's heart, which coincidentally prevents him from becoming Axel.
Well, Sora, I'd say we've been to every world that we can visit.
But where's Kairi?
But we're one short. Where's Kairi's heart?
Gee, I wish I knew.
Where does Kairi put her heart when she's in trouble? He looks younger in this engine. Like, I know he's young Xehanort, but, like, He looked about 5 to 10 years older in Dream Drop.
You!
He looks like 12 here until he speaks.
All that gallivanting through the sleeping worlds, and yet you learned nothing.
What?
Dream by dream. You nearly buried yourself in the dark of sleep, and now you're at it again. The Lich you've been fighting, it's not like other Heartless. It exists to usher hearts down to the depths of darkness. If you chase it, you will condemn your heart to that same abyss.
You're wrong. My heart is strong.
What do you think the power of waking is? It's for traversing hearts to reach worlds, not for traversing worlds to reach hearts. There's a high price to pay for wielding such power foolishly.
So what? You're worried about me now?
No. There's no saving you.
Huh.
You've paid the price, and it lies at the bottom of the abyss.
Wait!
Oh, Sora.
Oh.
Hurry, Sora! The way to the Keyblade Graveyard is open! Chipper and I found a new path!
Ha-ha!
Of course! That's the one place we haven't checked yet.
The
Off we go!
The place where we all fucking died.
Sora,
Kairi! I found you!
you see? I had no doubts that you'd pull through.
The light in the darkness. It was you. You're the one who kept me from fading away.
Well, yeah, that's what
All I
Chirithy
did
told you.
was believe that you wouldn't.
I feel strong with you, Kairi.
The others are ahead. Come on. I told you, Sora. You're safe with me.
Oh. Yeah. Whoa. Oh.
You okay?
Yeah. Thanks, Kairi.
It's actually quite helpful to their plot that both Tangled and Frozen had on-camera examples of the princesses using their powers to bring someone back to life. Oh, I get it.
It did work.
Of course!
Now point us back at those guys.
Yeah. Let's just run headlong straight into the same fucking scenario and see what happens to us on time 2.
Right.
Somewhere in a jungle, a man named Voss is just shaking his head. Keyblade, we finally get the title card for the world. Keyblade Graveyard. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
Let's go after them.
No.
Got to go too!
Go to the final world? No. That's there, I guess, if you want to play Sora Gathering again. We don't get any benefit out of it, but if you didn't pick up the HP increases, you can go get them. I need to go back. There's a chest. Bugger. Fine. Well, you know, it wasn't hard to find.
Nice.
Arshalcum Plus. Fair enough. Gather the Phantoms? No.
Wonder what's waiting up ahead.
We got to keep going!
What do you mean you wonder what's We've literally done it before. Now, I could go try and get that postcard Orichalcum Plus, but I don't think I should because I don't have the items for it anyway. But we can dip here. We can just leave. Eroga. Swap that out. Abilities. We got second chance. Equip that. Nothing new for Donald and Goofy. Of course, we've met the Lich. This haunting horror held the hearts of Sora's friends hostage. Time and again, literally, Sora fought it back, but with each hard-won victory it would simply slough its form and depart to another world. Its broad arsenal of magic made it a formidable foe to face alone, but in the end no Heartless could match the strength of Sora's resolve. Current leaderboard for the 7 most useful members of the Guardians of Light. Number 1, Sora. This is Gwonbush making the list. Number 1, Sora. Adding my commentary, I guess, for going through and fighting the Lich and saving everyone's hearts. Number 2, Kairi, for making that possible by preserving Sora and effectively, like... yeah, you could describe it as just kind of like heart channeling. Like she was just like stabilizing that moment in time and allowing Sora to act. Which, yeah, like, we'd laugh and joke about how Kairi isn't ever allowed to do anything, but this is both a subversion and a played straight of that, because on one hand it is very impressive and a legitimate thing. Like, it's like how in Mass Effect 2, the suicide mission, one of the things that you need is for someone with biotic powers to make a big fucking shield and protect everybody. The person who's doing that shield stands still and goes like this. Which isn't very impressive, but it is at the same time. It's not visually impressive, but like it is the only reason why everybody can survive. And if you don't pick the right person, things go bad there. I think it's just Samara that can do it, unless you've replaced her with her daughter, which nobody ever does because there's no reason to. Or Jack can do it, But anyway, whatever. It's like that, except completely off camera, which is awkward. So it's played straight in the sense that she doesn't get to do anything interesting on camera. Number 3, Donald. Zetaflare. Yeah. Number 4, Goofy, for the shield bash. Number 5, Riku, for, I guess, motivating Sora. Number 6, Aqua. Number 7, Mickey. Now, you've put asterisks next to Donald and Goofy saying they're not technically Guardians of Light. But because they've been more useful than half the team, they have pushed Ventus and Axel out of the rankings. Is this just because of like their performance in the little scene we saw? Like, Aqua at least kind of fought a little bit, and Mickey at least kind of fought a little bit, but Axel and Ventus just got smashed. Well, anyway, the rankings will change, I'm sure. I will leave that to you, but I will report in on them as we go. Did I save there? I think I did. I should have. Badlands. I do like that they keep consistent with calling this place the Badlands, because that was the original name of the Keyblade Graveyard in Birth by Sleep before it was revealed to be the Keyblade Graveyard. Unfortunately, see, this is what I mean, where it's like, we sort of went back in time. The Zeta Flare kind of hasn't happened. Because he's here. And they're going to start repeating dialogue a little bit. But they all seem to have memories of... It's unclear, it's kind of ambiguous. We have both gone back in time and not gone back in time.
Terra!
Ven!
Terra! We found you!
At the very least, Ven can't remember jack shit.
Terra, please say you're in there.
You don't want to risk changing things too much. Repeat what you were expected to say and do until you hit what needs to... There was a show that did that. One of my favorite sci-fi shows. A show called 12 Monkeys. And I'm not going to spoil everything, but there was a... At some point along that show, there was a revelation that a character who had up until that point been acting fairly straightforwardly had actually had like a time, like the whole show was about time travel, had actually had like a time displaced influx of knowledge and basically been given the assignment of, okay, we pulled you out of your life. This is exactly what you need to do and how you need to do it. Like basically they were pulled out of their life, do something new in the current day, and then they just get sent back with an assignment. Just be like, hey, everything breaks if you don't do exactly what you did back when you didn't have this knowledge. So you need to fake it. down to verbatim, the wire. Every time that you get angry and do something stupid, you have to fake that now. And it's silly, but they earn it. Anyway, very good show. You should watch it. That's the tiniest... I say any more and I give it away, but
What gives, Aqua?
I know that you're not him.
Huh?
Now let our friend go!
So, Demon Dragon, what do you think is going to happen that's going to be different this time? When do you think the sequence is going to break, and how do you think it's going to break? Or do you want me to just press continue so that you can find out? They learn to dodge. We'll see.
He is their 13th.
That is still the weirdest thing Mickey says, because I want to know who he thinks their 12th is.
Today is the day you all lose.
What?
Before you even face the 13, every last one of you will be torn heart from body. But fear not. The Keyblade will still be forged.
We're not gonna lose to you.
Who are you?
Got you, Xehanort.
Whoa. Terra?
This is impossible.
How I've waited for this moment.
They do explain it, Demon Dragon. He was in the desert, kneeling, doing nothing, as he's done for 10 years. He didn't know that there was a party how was he supposed to know there was a party going on? He was just, you know... Nobody has his phone number. But when we spoke to Naminé, she said that she could sense an essence, she could sense a spirit of Terra somewhere in that place. And that he might be able to turn the tide, and that she can reach out to him. And that's exactly what she did, and that's... That is why this... Like, it's not a random, because a lot of people were... Well, they were hype about this scene, because it's a very hype scene, but they were also a little bit annoyed, be like, what, so it's a Deus Ex Machina? Nothing we did? It's just, does the guy show up or not? No. No, they wrote it in. You just have to get that scene. You can miss the Naminé scene, though. That's the one... The awkwardness is that's when you're gathering Soras, if you don't click on all those little sparklies, you actually don't get those two scenes. Which is not good. They shouldn't have done it that way. But we did get the scene, so yeah, it's right there. Also, yes, I do think it's very silly and stupid that Terra Xehanort doesn't know who this is. He should recognize his own armor, at least. I know he's got amnesia to a point, but he's also been recruited by his own selves. It's strange. I'll have that. Also, please note that that's the Keyblade. That's the no-name Keyblade with the gazing eye attached to it. That's the Master of Masters Keyblade that Xehanort, the old man, Master Xehanort, has. There's only one of those. And I think what's happening here is that the old man has handed that to him to do this. So yeah, the Ultima Cannon there, not as powerful as a Zeta Flare. Still gave him the blast back, but he managed to retain his atoms out of that one.
Terra!
No, Ven!
But...
Them first.
Then you joining in on that fight would be like Jiminy Cricket trying to help Sora. Like that's not... Nah. It is important to note, though, that the Lingering Will is not enough to free Terra. What I mean by that is, Lingering Will is not Terra. Lingering Will is Terra's vengeful spirit. There's a line in Birth by Sleep talking about this where Master Xehanort is like, your body succumbs, your heart succumbs, but why does your mind still resist? Like, they've made a point since he was first introduced to make it clear that the Lingering Will is not like a Heartless or any other kind of person fragment. The Lingering Will is... Mind is a way to put it, but the name gives it away just as easily. It's his will. It's his fighting spirit. It's an empty suit of armor imbued with Terra's rage. Yeah. If Lingering Will was Terra's heart, which is the part of him that needs to reclaim ownership of the body, then he'd have been able to do more than just beat him up. All of which is to say that while the Lingering Will is able to save the gang here, he's not able to save Terra. Something else has to happen for that.
We'll hold off the others.
Okay, we've got this.
It's like how some ghost stories
Take this.
come up with the idea of the ghosts aren't actually the people. They are their energy, their lingering resentment and whatever they put out in the world. Like, rather than being a spirit trapped in the mortal world that hasn't moved on to the afterlife, it's not even a sentient creature, it's just rage in the form of whatever the hell. That is how I describe Lingering.
Come on!
But yeah, another comment on a video of that scene that I quite like pointed out, imagine being Terra Xehanort in that moment.
Come on!
You go in for the swing that you know should work. Dust cloud. Your weapon is being blasted back. You start to hear boss music, and then you realize it isn't your boss music. Because the track that played, of course, was Rage Awakened, which is the Lingering Will boss fight music, which they also used in Birth by Sleep for when you were playing as him in that last Terra fight, which is... As much as I'm not a huge Terra fan, I am a massive Lingering Will fan. I just think that everything about that part of the character is just immaculate.
Come on! Something's wrong! Look out!
While I don't think he's the actual origin of the meme, I think it was Darth Maul, Lingering Will is a really, really good poster child for the literally too angry to die meme. Although more directly, it's literally too angry to get possessed.
What now?
I'll stop it!
Hey? Hope you watched back cover!
Need some help? What is this? All right. Let's go!
Press Y repeatedly to accept help from the mysterious Legion and fight off the tide of Heartless. I believe the idea here is that these are all player names from the mobile game, except I don't think they are anymore because the mobile game's been dunked, so I don't know, I don't know what they do with the names here, where they're randomized or whatever, but yeah. And those little symbols are like the union they joined.
Now's our chance!
Oh, now we can move, okay. That said, though, the mobile games players are canonically old dandelions, so they shouldn't be dead, and they shouldn't be here. I don't think.
We're almost finished!
And the final blow is called Union X, yeah. We didn't have Kiraga? I didn't even notice.
Oh.
Bye, dead children.
Sora! Oh. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, I will point out that it's kind of funny that they're using player names, because if we're going off the fact that they're all canonically the same person, that was all Xehanort. Which was not known at the time that this came out, so, like...
What was that?
Xehanort, I just said.
Keyblade wielders. From long ago.
It's the light of the past.
In a previous life, before he was a fucko. Oh, here's someone. Dark Riku?
Just send out the big bad.
Yeah, Dark Riku. You can tell. You can see the outline of the grass skirt.
You!
The organization's been using hearts. One Xehanort got to in the past and has influence over. So, that must be you from when Ansem had control of your heart.
Yeah. How could I forget?
Back when I had better hair, a better keyblade, and worse fashion sense. Okay, you didn't have a keyblade, but a better weapon.
I'd say that was our finest hour. Wrong. My hour of weakness. You sure? How about we find out?
Why does that motherfucker look like G.D. Jafar?
A real test for the mark of mastery. What did you say?
We gotta make sure you're not blundering your way toward a second failure.
Blundering? I'll have you know we failed with style, Chief.
At least you admit it. Well, if you Guardians think you brought the goods, you'll have to prove it to the old guy one last time.
Oh, that's Master Xehanort. Why does he look like that?
Kid, take it away.
Oh good, we defeated the massive swirling vortex of Heartless. Here's another massive swirling vortex of Heartless!
This again?
Who's gonna save him now? Just another wave of old Keyblades, or...? Maybe they have to, I don't know, fight for themselves?
This isn't good.
Form up, now!
At least they've got an actual stance going.
Huh?
He has a moment of doubt. Riku?
If you try to use time
Oh, he was gonna stop Za. He was gonna stop Za all of the... That would work. But it would absolutely take Mickey out.
magic against these numbers, you won't have enough strength for the final battle.
This next bit is either going to make Demon Dragon very happy or very annoyed.
I'll try and break through. Everyone, get ready!
Happy that it happened or very annoyed that it didn't happen sooner.
Alone? That's crazy! I'll help!
Two is no better.
Yeah! Splitting up's a bad idea!
There's way too many!
Holy shit, Kairi got to hit something. You know what's fun? Not what I'm referring to. But also valid.
We're finished!
Love the music here. You know what it is before he even shows up?
Master Yen!
young champions.
And the reaction is, oh wow, he actually got off his ass. A miracle. Yeah. So, this is a good scene, but the part where I'm like, you might be annoyed that it didn't happen sooner, is that, what was he doing the first time through when everything went to hell? Napping? Was he just like, oh shit, oh no, oh, I'm going to have to get some new guardians, oh bugger. Like...
I will hold them all here for as long as I can.
We're not gonna leave you behind!
You guys go on!
Me and Donald will stay here. The two of us will back up Master Yensid.
You must be carrying a Keyblade to progress beyond this point.
Donald. Goofy.
You are all bad by yourself, Sora.
Don't worry, we'll catch up with you in just a bit.
Okay.
We'll regroup later.
Make haste.
You have any idea how annoying it is to hold this up while you stand there and say goodbye? Fucking run! Starlight, a Keyblade that survives from antiquity. Second form S. Current leaderboard from Guanbush. Number 1, Sora. Number 2, Kairi. There's a note here saying that Donald and Goofy have been wiped from the board because the first confrontation has been erased and didn't happen. Therefore, the Zeta Flare and the Shield Bash save are no longer in consideration. That is an interesting choice, Ref. I will grant you that from one set of standards, it makes sense to do that, though. So number 3 is now Lingering Will for saving everybody from Terra Xehanort. And by the way, yeah, they're just off fighting. just completely taken out of the game, not unlike the Yeetus Vanitas. Number 4, Yensid, for personally holding back the Heartless Tide. While Donald and Goofy do stay behind here to help him, it is a bit of a wank. Like, the reason why they're doing that is to make room in Sora's party. So that the other Guardians of Light can fight in the battles to come. They're not full official party members with customizable stuff and abilities and stuff, but yeah, they make space, which I guess makes sense. Because we've had Donald and Goofy all game. Number 5, Riku. Number 6, Mickey. Number 7, Aqua. So Mickey's moved ahead. And Donald and Goofy have basically been replaced by Lingering Will and Yensid. Ventus and Axel still not doing jack bollocking shit. It's nice of the dead Keybladers to like leave a path. That's all 13. There's a couple of short ones. Right now it's hoods on. Except for the master, who never wears the coat.
Today, we join these other wielders and leave our mark on fate.
3 shorter.
I have waited patiently.
3 are notably shorter than the rest.
But together, we shall unlock the Keyblade War's secrets. Now we forge it. The ultimate key. The Keyblade.
Keyblade! Behold, battle arena walls. Okay, now we want all of you actors to make an sound, and we're just gonna like pepper them with some slight delay to make it feel fuller. Oh, they were just poking everybody's voodoo dolls. Up we go then. Note that everybody is here, which means Terra Xehanort has shaken off Lingering Will.
Here we go.
Yeah.
What was that noise? Yeah.
I'd better get ready.
Yeah, don't say. Welcome to the Skein of Severance, the Trail of Valediction. Let us put on our new Keyblade Starlight, which looks really weak because it is a full 4. Great. Free roam is now dead. For now, we'll be able to go back to it after. We have Curaga. And we fought the Demon Tide, a dark swarm of shadows gathered into a massive seething cloud. The fact that its foul ilk has been seen not just in the realm of darkness, but in the realm of light, is surely a harbinger of some coming evil. It's level 1, and it's just Kingdom Key again, but mobile game. Yeah, maybe I don't bother trying to use it and level it just yet, but I do need to get its, like, I need to get its shot locks done and stuff. Anyway, we found Lingering Will, a suit of armor imbued with Terra's thoughts and wishes, and this guy, a mysterious boy who reached out to Sora's heart in a moment of crisis. As we know from back cover, this is Ephemer, who is a character from back then, leader, I believe, of the Dandelions. Kind of the main friendly NPC in the mobile game.
Yeah.
He's the kid who would be the main character if it wasn't a game where you have a player insert main character. Like, really. Ephemer would be the one, if he was allowed. So the Starlight... Yeah, let's level you up at least as much as we have the resources for, which isn't very far. We've only got 1 Damascus. It's funny how we have all the Electrums in the world, but we don't have the crystals to get anything to max. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I need to take a friend photo. That's a shame. If I had seen that, I would have tried to go do that in that one brief moment we had, but it doesn't really matter. Also, he wants a picture of a demon tower. You might think, oh shit, we needed to do that during the big fights. No, we can get a demon tower in the post-game. It's not too dramatic. Now, we also have this. Battle gates. Oh yeah. So this is part of the post-game. Battle gates will transport you to familiar lands where combat is the name of the game. There you'll encounter all manner of adversaries waiting to teach you the meaning of despair, but if you prevail, you'll be rewarded with battle experience and certain photogenic qualities. So every other battle gate is a post-game thing, but you can do this one now for some reason. I don't know why. They're not really very good. They're just like... Oh, this is so that you can grind if you come into it under level. I get it.
Yeah, take this!
And it's in the Realm of Darkness.
Back off! Thunder!
I think there's 14 battle gates in total because there's 13 and this one's numbered 0? Or is it there's 13 and they only go up to 12?
Back off! Try this!
Oh, you know what? Let's put the other Keyblade on and
Gotcha!
give the shot locks. Can I get max? Yeah.
Back off!
What I didn't realize is I don't actually need a max focus bar to use a max shot lock.
Yeah! So long! Try this!
Oh yeah, this is just second form again.
Yeah! Back off!
So, presuming it doesn't have a third shot lock.
Yeah!
We don't really need to use this. Ah, there's 15 battle gates. There's a battle gate 14 that had the base game super boss, but yeah. Originally, Kingdom Hearts 3 came out with like no good super boss content, and everyone was disappointed. So all of that stuff is in the Remind DLC's added stuff. There was a super boss, but he was a joke. And we'll get to him, but yeah, he doesn't really count. So yeah, the battle gates, I believe, are this thing here. Although it's not lit up yet.
I'd better get ready.
Oh, no, it's not. That thing is not the battle gates. It's the rewards from them, I think. This one doesn't give you, I think. But yeah, this battle gate is like a little preview. It's not even listed here anywhere. In fact, I don't even think there's a reward. Because I didn't get anything, did I? Let me eat. And onwards. Note. Still 3 more chests. I believe what we're in now is like a little maze area where we're going to fight a sequence of bosses with different party members versus different organization members. So we can see here Riku fighting Riku, Mickey fighting a bunch of nobodies, and we do all of this, but we get to choose the order.
Oh, I guess I need to get through the door before it closes.
Oh shit, we need to run.
Yeah.
I think I might be balls. Sure am. Just fucking... That is my first game over screen. Oh, I can glide! Seems to be Xigbar, and some SOB, and Evil Riku. Well, I'm gonna go straight to the one with Xigbar in it. R is for Riku.
Riku!
Sora! I will be your oblivion.
Back at you! Got him!
And yeah, we're fighting 3 of them.
Wait! Ansem! Where are you going?
Launch. Much as I love Xigbar, he does seem a bit out of place in this fight. Because Dark Riku and Ansem Seeker of Darkness exist as Riku's most obviously connected enemies. What the fuck is Ziggy doing here? Anyway, he's gone. We don't get to fight an Ansem just yet.
Riku!
Hey, let's speed it up. Keep the line moving.
It's over! There!
Just for you!
R for reload!
He still says that.
Take this!
So long!
Just for you!
I hope you know, Xigbar, I'm killing you first because you're my favorite.
Darkness!
Let's make it interesting!
Try this! Sorry! There! Come on! Later! You like it?
Think
No,
fast!
it hurt.
Got him!
R for reload!
See ya!
But yeah, if you're wondering why we're fighting them in groups, it's because there's 13 of them!
Heads up! Take this! This is your power.
But as you defeat one, you get their scene. And then the fight will just resume after with the other. I honestly think Xigbar should have been... Now, I understand why he isn't. But, like, Xigbar in his Braig form had more to do with Terra. But Terra is not currently on our list of allies. It is a shame, though. But, like, you could have had Ventus or Aqua getting a scene with him. Because Xigbar's biggest individual role, outside of being a part of the organization and everything, was in that prequel.
Figures. If I had a Keyblade, it'd be different.
Would it?
Like you're actually worthy to use one.
Oh. I am worthy.
What do you mean?
The old coot promised to bequeath me his.
That in and of itself is a Birth by Sleep reference. That's not something that's come up for ages. But in Birth by Sleep, Braig initially says to Terra, or no, does he say to Terra? No, he doesn't say to Terra. No, because he's pretending to abduct Master. There is a scene with Master Xehanort. Supposedly their original deal was, I'll give you the Keyblade if you do this. Now, obviously, Master Xehanort is bullshitting that because he has the most important Keyblade in the canon, but that is dead accurate.
Why else do you think I would ever put up with all his nonsense?
It'd be wasted on you.
As if.
More important than Kingdom Key? I would say to the Kingdom Hearts canon at the moment, as it is, start to finish, I would say that the no-name, Gazing Eye, Master of Masters Keyblade, however the hell it ended up in Xehanort's hands, matters more than the Kingdom Key, yes.
What?
Always a flair for the dramatic, this one. Though it does remind me of something Demon Dragon said.
I'm unstoppable! I'm done with you! Back at you! Later! Got him! Got him! Darkness! You like it? Back at you!
But yeah, he seemed pretty amused by losing.
Got him! You like it? Back at you! Who's stronger? Darkness! Got him!
The eye that wasn't in the blade. I think the idea is that it just isn't visible most of the time, but I think that it is a part of the blade. I don't know, I'm not as good on that era because I didn't play the mobile game.
You like it? Back at you!
We can talk more about that later
Go
on.
But why?
Because we do still have more story to uncover, but it's true, you don't see the thing pulsing all the time. Anyway, there goes Riku. Well, some part.
You're not real.
What?
Huh? I'm the real one. Aren't you my past self? From when Ansem possessed me?
No.
No. You beat Ansem and you're still here. This guy is me.
Hope you played Chain of Memories.
Oh.
Actually, I hope you don't. That game sucked ass. Hope you read a synopsis of Chain of Memories.
I knew it. It's a replica. A soon-to-be empty vessel. I've been waiting for a chance like this.
Hey! What are you doing? Take the vessel!
No. The world already has you. There's someone else who needs the replica more. You know who I mean. Oh. Naminé, you're saving her.
You gotta understand, this replica was built to give a shit about Naminé. That wouldn't leave him just because he faded into the shadows. The whole thing of Chain of Memories, that whole narrative, was Naminé rewriting hearts to put herself in the position of Kairi. But in the case of this replica, well, Kairi never knew him, so a connection to Naminé was realer than any other. Arguably.
Good luck.
"11 Seekers of Darkness remain." He could have also just gone back into Riku. I think they just wanted to tie that part of the story up. Like, yeah, they're making a point of making most of the offshoot characters, the nobodies, etc., into real solid people. However, in the case of Riku Replica, it's harder to justify because he's literally Riku Replica.
Is that a replica for Naminé?
Yeah. Wish we could help her now. But first...
I know.
11 more Guardians.
I'm going after Ansem.
Okay. I'll go help the others.
Sora probably just saw the Riku body just, like, break. Proceed into the labyrinth. So we got that. Didn't I thought I got a map for the area, but I guess I didn't. What was chest 3? Map, the Skein of Severance. Yeah, I thought I got a map for this area. I started to get a map for this area, and they just took it away. Well, there's the mouse. We don't have any other paths. According to the map, which I can see on the web page that I'm using, there's a path here that we can't currently access. The way we walked in is blocked off as well. And then, yeah, this area that they're funneling us down now is just between the two starting areas. Because if we went here first and backed up Mickey against the Nobody Gang, I think that's Xemnas, Luxord, Larxene, and Marluxia? Yes. So basically the Nobody Gang. It's the Kingdom Hearts 2 Nobody Gangs. Xemnas is there, but if you can probably guess what Xemnas is going to do based on what Ansem Seeker of Darkness did. But this is quite a big group here. Interesting that Mickey is the choice to fight against these three. But also these three have, I guess, the least story relevance. You could argue Marluxia could have a bit of story relevance to Chain of Memories, but they have the least relevance to anybody else, I would say. Marluxia and Larxene are relevant to each other and to a Sora who can't remember them, and Luxord's an odd case. we know less about Luxord than we do about any other than perhaps Demyx. Yeah, I should probably stop watching him 1v4 and actually come in and help. Yeah, we don't know jack shit about Luxord and Demyx. They're basically on the same level. It's just, I guess, personally, I'm more interested in Luxord. There is the theory about Demyx being the master of masters because, like, his characterization. I don't want to talk too much about that until we've gone through the entire plot. At the moment, we're missing things that those of us that have played the game know, but yeah, like there's an additional theory about Luxord as well that I can't talk about yet at all, but I'll get to when we finish this. Not this, but the whole thing. It's small, but anyway.
Your Majesty! Huh?
Sora!
Huh? Sora, come on! What's the matter?
Got him!
You. So Xemnas is not in this fight, but unlike Ansem who left, he's watching.
Back at you!
And making the elite.
Back off!
What's the matter?
Try this! That was close.
It wasn't really, I was about to use Cure. I want to get Larxene out of the way because Thundaga Span doesn't really do much to her compared to the others, so...
Yeah! Got him!
Oh. Right, there is a mid thing. Okay, cool. Is he leaving? He is, but he's done something to lose.
Xemnas!
Exactly what I needed.
Sora, look out!
There's some irony here about this fight being against the two organization members from the card game and the organization member who's all about cards who wasn't in the card game. Shit.
No!
Sora, one final game. The rules are simple. All you have to do to win is find me among these cards and strike me down.
Don't worry. I'll get you out!
But first, the bitch!
Where'd I go? Choose wisely.
Actually, I should probably do this thing first, yeah. I mean, we're looking for the one with his face on it. There he is.
Good.
Oh, he makes the others disappear.
It's more fun. Too bad. Good.
Alright, yeah, I guess we should focus. He's also got, like, no health.
The game continues.
I like how in universe this makes Jesus. Loxine's about to fucking body slam me. This makes sense because Sora can't see, but like with the power of the camera, we can get it.
Choose wisely.
Don't you know I'm a third-person protagonist? Yeah, get fucked, Gambit wannabe.
You were born for these sorts of games.
What's this?
A wild card. You've earned it. Hang on to it. Could turn the tables.
Play again someday. When we're just guys.
That wild card thing does not come up again. People are very, very interested in it and wondering if it will come up in the future or if it's just Luke Sword's flair. But that little scene sparks a lot of talk.
I should like that very much, Sora.
Also, yeah, that's the first one that's basically friendly. Which I think is in part to do with Sora's disposition and the fact that he'd be like that with anybody if they allowed it, which few of them do. And also just the fact that Luke Sword plays fair. And so there's a respect there, whereas Xigbar's just a taunting bastard, and of course evil Riku is severely therapy deprived.
Thanks.
Alright,
back at you.
now the bitch.
Here we go. So long. Stop playing.
Yeah.
Got him.
See ya.
Back at you.
See ya. What's the matter?
It's time to finish
This
him.
is for you.
Got him.
See ya.
Back at you.
No.
Yeah. It's over.
No.
Fall.
No way.
You want to cry about it?
Are you kidding?
She does want to cry about it.
You're gonna be recompleted.
I didn't ask you for your garbage opinion. I lost to a bunch of losers like you. But could be worse. Become that geezer's heart tank? No thanks.
Then why help him?
I was really just along for the ride.
With...
My secret.
But, like, obviously Marluxia.
Yeah, got him. Fall. Back at you. Yeah. There's no hope for you. Got him. Yeah. Ready? Back at you. Got him. Yeah. So long. Settle down. Back at you. Got him.
So I guess Sora is the street sweeper
Back at ya!
in this Dance with the Reaper analogy.
Yeah! It's over! Settle down! So long!
It's very good he doesn't use Doom. Farewell, least interesting member of the organization.
So now it all comes back to me.
Hey, is that a real laugh?
Yes. My heart is remembering how to feel.
Really? That's good.
Mostly it's feeling pain.
And now I am on the cusp of reclaiming my identity, my purpose for being. Thanks to you, Sora.
That one's almost friendly as well, though still kind of creepy, because he's kind of creepy. Also, it's funny to me how Mickey isn't in any of these scenes in case you kill Luke Sword last.
Sora, I'll go after Xemnas, while you go find the others.
The sun's
my map's
going down.
Sun's getting real low. And yeah, now we're stuck. Can't go back. Hope you got the chests. If you didn't, you ain't getting them. We can go back to the battlefield of both sides, but we can't go back to this path between them, the one we took first. We can only take the second path because that also leads on. Also, Kiko raided at some point, but I was very cutscene-y. I don't know if you're still here. He didn't say anything. I assume because he saw that I was busy and cutscene-y, but welcome.
So these panels in the floor are switches for the doors.
That's Sora speaking for all of the people in the room who are as dumb as he is. Yes! And now here's an incredible door puzzle. We just go around that little loop for no reason and then open the full way at the end. One more chest. Oh, wait, fuck, there is more puzzle. Okay, we need to open the blue one.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
Consider ourselves thoroughly padded. Now we're in the Twist of Isolation. And there's the battle gate again, in case we are struggling and need more EXP. But we got some fun ones coming up here. I think I do 2 more, and then I'll hopefully get to save again. Yeah, I would rather do the next 2, because the next 2 I think are probably the coolest fights and the coolest story moments. Who do we want to head towards first? Axel or Aqua and Ven? I think Axel and Kairi, specifically, or Aqua and Ven. We'd like to see Aqua and Ven first. Okay. There's Axel and Kairi fighting Syx and I don't know who. And then Aqua and Ven are fighting, of course, Vanitas and Terra Xehanort. You would think they would be struggling more. But I guess he's been worn down a bit by the armor.
Aqua! Ven!
Who should I attack first?
Sora! You will release
Over
my
here.
friend's heart.
Nope.
Back off!
Annoying.
Over here! Surrender!
So long! Strike!
You wish.
That's true, but this is more annoying.
Got him!
Nope.
Take this! Destroy! Back
Give
at
it
ya.
up. Give it up.
Take this!
Surrender!
Nope. Give it up.
Back at ya! Yeah! It's over!
Annoying. Let's go.
Oh, hey, he's doing the evil version of that thing he does. We did that too, but it was, you know.
Right!
Nice! Enjoy!
You feel like coming back to the battlefield, my dude.
That's it!
Got him! You're nothing!
You say got him, you don't got him. If I just keep pressing X, eventually an attack will land, right?
That's it!
Oh my god, dude!
Give it up. Give it up.
Enough!
Destroy! Back at ya!
Need the what? That's how you take down Vanitas. Oh yeah, Sora, I don't think you've seen this before.
Your face. I'm the piece of Ventus that was taken away. And you're the piece Ventus needed to be whole again. So, why shouldn't you and I look exactly the same? You define me, Sora, the same way that Ventus does. We are brothers who together make a greater whole.
Then why won't you stand by our side? Instead of with darkness?
Because he literally is darkness. That's like asking the fire, why don't you chill out? It's like asking the wind to stop fucking moving for a moment.
Because I am darkness.
Yeah, you dingus!
And I do stand by your side. I'm the shadow that you cast. How much closer could I be?
But I didn't
ask for this. To be sifted apart, nice and neat. We should be free to choose. Not just light, not just darkness. We decide what we are.
But, Ventus, I did decide who I am. You see?
And what you are is darkness?
What I am is darkness.
Okay.
How is that okay? Vanitas?
Yeah, how did Vanitas know to look like that when Sora was a baby? Like how did he know that Sora was going to grow up to have that face? Would have been really funny if the helmet came off in Birth by Sleep and it was just a literal baby in there.
Dark times ahead!
Try this!
Don't let him break him!
Got him!
Break him!
Back at you!
Break him!
Got
Big guy.
Break him! Join the shadows!
Back at you! Yeah!
Surrender!
Got him!
Enough!
So yeah, Terra Xehanort has this dark figure that we first saw in the very first game in the hands of Ansem Seeker of Darkness. But we'd also saw it in Birth by Sleep.
Over here! Over here! Enough!
Which, it started to make more sense in Birth by Sleep. I think Demon Dragon had said at that time, it's like, that's the dark influence of Xehanort fighting over the body of Terra, etc., etc. Once you get...
Over here!
Yeah!
Come on!
So long! Yeah!
the context of this body's past, it becomes a lot more interesting than just a figure that he summons. And I do wonder, when Kingdom Hearts 1 came out and was designed, whether the idea of this villain is actually an old person possessing a younger body was like a gestated thought or not. I love that ending. Ow! I think he said how, but it came out like, ow! That hurt.
Terra!
Aqua... Ben...
Terra! Please!
Come back! Terra! Terra! Your friends are here!
Who the fuck are you?
Terra! Terra!
You have to fight the darkness!
You'll never be able to break these chains. They're our bonds. You have no power over me!
Stop, Terra! Please, stop it!
Game's not brave enough to have the chains go around their necks.
No!
Terra, I kept my promise.
You were almost...
Oh!
Right.
Ow! You fell to the dark.
One day, I
will set this right. One day, I will set this right. I will return to this land and protect my friends.
Terra, now!
That is where Terra's heart has been. And yeah, so this scene happens if you haven't beaten Vanitas first. All this happens, and then they just cut back to you, Aqua, and Ven fighting Vanitas, while Terra, I guess, I don't know, hangs out.
Aqua, Ven.
Also, Vanitas has just been waiting this whole time. He's been like, I'm sure they'll get back to me eventually.
Terra?
Yeah, the Guardian is effectively a prison for Terra's heart. Dominated, consumed, and used to do Terra Xehanort and Ansem's bidding. That's why the Guardian is with the Heartless version, but not with the Nobody version. Because it is a being of heart. And this is the first time it's been able to fight against the programming.
Is it you?
Yeah. You never stop lighting my way back.
You're here.
I heard you too, Ven. You found me, just like you promised. Thank you.
Aqua and Ventus need rest. Terra, look after them.
No, Sora. I'm going to.
That's what he wants. For us to make a mistake. Put ourselves in danger.
Sora, go. We'll catch up with you.
Right. I got this.
So, is Lingering Will still around? That is a good question that eventually comes around to an answer. But not here. We will get an answer to that, I believe, in the Remind story DLC. So, put that somewhere away in your brain. There we go. No stone unturned. Complete the treasures section of the Gummy Phone. And character files. We finally have Terra, one of 3 Keyblade wielders who trained under Master Ericus. He nearly succumbed to the darkness at the end of the battle over the Keyblade more than a decade ago. Sorry. Keyblade! But Aqua saved him, or so it seemed. In truth, a different heart had taken hold of his body. Terra's deep connection with Aqua and Ventus broke the dark shackles that held him, and he returned as a Guardian of Light. You know what's cool about the order in which we did this? So we defeated Xigbar and Dark Riku, bringing the Guardians down to the Seekers down to 11, and then we defeated Luxord, Marluxia, and Larxene, bringing the Seekers down to 8. We then defeated Vanitas, bringing the Seekers down to 7. At that point, there were 7 Guardians of Light and 7 Seekers of Darkness, and then we turned Terra. So now there are 8 Guardians of Light and 6 Seekers of Darkness. Only 6. We've got the 4 key parts of Xehanort. Master, Ansem, Xemnas, and Young. We have Syx, who we did see a brief glimpse fighting Axel and Kairi. Donald, Goofy, and Yensid have kind of benched themselves, so I say we're at 8, but I suppose you could say we're at 11, sure. And then we have a 6th. The one who... This is why I don't think calling Terra Xehanort the 13th makes sense from Mickey, because right now we don't know who that 6th is. But they're over there. Axel's fighting his friend. Kairi is fighting whoever that is. And if you look real close, you can see that person's weapon.
Kairi! Axel!
Sora!
Nice to see ya.
Party member Kairi! First time ever. Help Kairi and Axel defeat the Organization 13 members. Syx and another.
Get away!
See ya! Thank you!
Get away!
Here we go!
Oh shit. Hey, hold up, let me help her.
Heal!
Sorry.
My god, she's dead again!
Get away!
Look, I tried, my MP's not
pale
on.
light.
Stop it! Just stop! Stop it! Isa!
Xemnas.
There was a time when I trusted you to deal with traitors. And now your betrayal outstrips them all. What final words do you have for your superior?
Well, let me think about it.
How about fuck you?
How about you were never my superior?
I like mine better.
Ah, ever the rogue pawn. Knocked from the board early in the game. Utterly useless and forgotten.
Are you kidding? Do you know how popular I am?
Haven't you ever been on AO3?
I got loads of people rooting for me. Sorry, boss. No one axes Axel. Got it memorized?
Is this supposed to be a Keyblade? Or is it some sort of joke?
Yeah, you need a buddy to defend against that one.
Our plans have been dashed by you. Far more times than I care to count.
He needs help.
Now it ends. I will purge that light in you. with darkness. Changing sides again?
We need him alive. You know that.
We only need his heart in order to forge the key. We do not need his soul. Oh.
Actually, they don't need him alive. Terra could jump in now and be the 7th.
That's right. You were friends. Then, you take his life.
Who are you?
Don't do this. Wait. It's all right. You can stop now. It's all right.
Xion.
That was not Haley Joel Osment's voice.
Useless puppet.
Xion!
Your Keyblade is no more. And still you think you can play at being a guardian of light? You can wait your turn. Also ran.
Oh shit.
Hands off my friends.
It cannot be.
Roxas! My turn.
Sorry. I go by Thancred now.
Roxas.
This is impossible. Where did you get a vessel?
Same as you.
Same how?
Most of the organization's members, they traveled here from the past as hearts. And you had replicas ready and waiting. One for each of them.
What's really cool here is how different he sounds to Ventus. This is the first time they've both been in the same product. And Jesse McCartney goes out of his way to make Roxas sound older, sadder, more traumatized. like Ventus sounds lighter, even when he's dealing with horrible dark shit.
Who told you?
I owe my return to many. Some of them people you knew.
Roxas would never jump and grab an obvious bad guy by the arm and go, Terra! No, he would be fucking, bitch, you ain't my friend. Give me my friend back or I'ma fuck you up, with less swears.
Ansem the Wise. Zexion.
And others too. It seems you're not as good at winning over people's hearts as you think.
Ah, I see.
There was one last thing I needed in order for me to be whole again. A connection. Sora helped me find my way back here. To my friends.
Roxas!
I don't need hearts. I will scatter them all to the winds.
Kairi!
What difference does one little light make? You have others. Just as we have more darknesses to replenish our ranks.
Xemnas used woman wrist grab. It was super disappointing.
Rest, Axel. Roxas will fight in your place. And I'll fight for Kairi.
Yeah, when it comes to Keyblades, you're the old hands.
And boy, are they about to show it.
Get away!
Alright, you two go nuts.
Get ready! Get away! Let's go! Over here! Let's go!
Abandon hope.
Over here!
Expire.
Over here!
Come on, Xion, get in there.
That's all.
The moon shines down!
Take this! Over here! Come on!
Yeah, don't be hitting me.
I call on the moon's pale light. This fight is over.
Too slow!
When we were leading up to this last Thursday, Gwynbush sent me a DM being, so when you get to the Syx fight, are you just gonna hang back and watch while the most effective party member combination since Beast in Hollow Bastion goes to work?
Over here!
And like, yeah, alright. I think it is, 90% Roxas, because I think Xion is kind of... It's probably my fault for standing back so much, but Xion's coded to, like, guard you a little, or to follow your lead, whereas Roxas is coded to make up for his lack of therapy. Now, no boss can be defeated by a party member, but I have not swung. Let it be known that I have not swung, and that's how long it took.
Over here!
Still haven't achieved our goal.
Ryuzaki, this makes me question if we needed Sora for KH2. Look, we did play the Roxas prologue, and he is quite weak in that prologue. The thing about Roxas is that there's really two of him. There is Roxas on a normal day, and then there is Roxas on a dual-wield day. And you can see that in Days, because there's like a separate character profile for dual-wield Roxas that you can play in mission mode. And he's just batshit. As to what allows him to put a Keyblade in his second hand and why he doesn't do it all the time, I do not know. But there is solid precedent for two Keyblade Roxas being bugger nuts.
Why so sad?
You let them reduce you to this?
I thought you outgrew the marks under your eyes.
So?
You look like you need them.
Stop it. The whole act. I thought this was all for her.
At first, I sacrificed everything to try and track her down. You're the one who went off and made other friends.
I think the going theory is that Roxas and Naminé were both made out of Sora and Kairi, and Roxas got both of their Keyblades. And Naminé got a pen and paper. Sorry.
Left her and me both in the dust. It infuriated me how you just exited our lives. I lost all sense of purpose.
I didn't forget you.
Yes, I know. You wouldn't do that.
Didn't Days imply that Roxas inherited Shion's? Or Shion doesn't have one? Shion was like a replica who was leeching off of Sora's and Roxas's.
But
at least in the within Days, she didn't have one.
I was jealous.
You admit it.
Well, if I make it back, you won't get it out of me a second time.
See you, Aiza.
See you, Lee.
You go help Kairi.
Right. Gotta run. Good luck.
So now we have either 10 Guardians of Light, if you don't count Yen, Sid, Donald, and Goofy. 13 if you do. 12 if you do, but you subtract Kairi because she's indisposed. And 9 if you don't, but you subtract Kairi because she's indisposed. But either way, we got more than 7.
Right. What now? Huh? Guess I should have brought some ice cream.
No more words needed there.
It's night already?
Yeah, we've been fighting all day, my dude. I like the balancing of that one was funny because we've taken another 2 Seekers of Darkness out of the game because Shion was one of theirs. They really gloss over Shion because Shion is the 13th. Shion is the one they don't reveal until right then. But they gloss over how they got her again, but like really they just, you know, because they were making replicas anyway, they just reconstituted her because they could always do that. How did they remember her though, is a good question. But that, when they needed a 13th, they came up with her. Why did they pick her when they could have just had Vexen or Demyx in there? The narrative reason is to bring Shion back into the story, and because Demyx and Vexen were being set up as like, not, you know, like Vexen is actively working against them. And yeah, it makes a bit more sense based on what the plot needed than it does based on what the Xehanorts would have been thinking. But yeah, Kairi is the one in trouble now, but we have mended the hearts of the 2 lost trios, you could say. But it's kind of funny how little the Marluxia, Luxord, Mickey, like the Marluxia, Luxord, Mickey, and Larxene section just feels like fucking extras. Like, here are the 4 characters we do not know what to do with, let's just put them together. Whereas Xigbar is a little bit like that as well, but they put him with Dark Riku so that it's just, I guess, buff up that side a little. But obviously the Riku, Dark Riku stuff, and then these two with the two trios are the most moving and coolest parts of this section, I think. Tower of Endings. Sora is alone in his heart, yes. But that's the other question is, like, how did they get Shion's heart out of Sora? When did they do that? Just going through all the characters that we can see here now. I don't think Terra, Roxas, and Xion show up. Like, that's Ventus. But I think the main 7 Guardians of Light are eligible here. As well as Darwin and Goofy. I do like they put Axel in. But we'll leave it on Aqua. But that'll do for today. I do not have time to go further than that. Tomorrow we should get to the end of the main story because, yeah, we're down to just the Xehanorts now. We're down to just the Master, as well as Ansem, Xemnas, and the Young. So we are... still a few boss fights away from the conclusion. But I should have enough time to get it done tomorrow, and then we'll have both the post-game stuff to do in the base game and also the Remind DLC. I think we would finish up all of the base game stuff first and then do... because Remind sort of exists as its own bucket. There's... it's divided into 3 episodes, 2 of which are based around super boss fights and 1 of which is based around story. It's kind of like, you got your story episode, which gives you basically just more of the finale. It gives you, it's hard to explain until we play it. Like, the ending of Kingdom Hearts 3 is the ending, but then Remind is like, hey, there's more here. Let's show you. And then the 2 other episodes, one of them is the data fights, where we will get data fights of the 13 that we've seen here. So we don't fight them solo in the actual game, but we do fight a solo data Luxord, Marluxia, Xigbar, Vanitas, all of them that we faced. And then the last one is kind of like, it's analogous to the Lingering Will fight. It's the extra super boss that is special and surprising. So we won't talk about it until we get there. They could have just... oh, they probably just time-traveled Xion rather than reconstruct... yeah, no. Anyway. Tomorrow, more of this. The big 3 moments that I was looking forward to getting to in the climax were Lingering Will shows up, Terra Guardian, and Roxas and Xion return. Like, those are the big things that everybody waited a decade for. So now that that's over, it's like, oh, well, I guess we better wrap it up with the main character stuff now, huh, too. So less excited for tomorrow than I was for today, but we'll get there. There's still cool stuff to come. Actually, there is one thing I'm very, very much looking forward to. But fare thee well.